Broskies, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got another unboxing for y'all. This one is a bit of an interesting one. In recent months, I did the unboxing of obviously the Weeknd's newest album, Hurry Up Tomorrow. The complete edition comes with the vinyl, comes with the CD, really cool stuff. This time around though, we're doing another unboxing of the Weeknd, but it's to celebrate the 10th anniversary of his album Beauty Behind the Madness, which is my personal favorite album of his, and I cannot wait to open this sucker up and see exactly what it has in store for us today. Now this came out maybe like a few weeks ago or something, I forget exactly how long ago, but it's been a little bit, and it came in. I got everything off the shop that was offered for the 10th anniversary. So we're going to be seeing all of that in its full glory today. Now, the album came out in 2015. I remember obviously being introduced to the Weeknd to some extent that year, obviously because of The Hills, Can't Feel My Face, yada yada, like the big songs, right? That really got me into his music. But the album itself, I didn't really listen to fully until many years later, and I don't know, it just immediately became one of my favorite albums just in general, and obviously my favorite album of his. But going into it, we have a few things to start things off, obviously a lot of packaging. But going into it, we have the 7-inch records that he released for the album. These are records that I'm pretty sure have the singles of Can't Feel My Face, The Hills, and Often. Hold up, okay, so one of these, this one is Tell Your Friends, and the B-side being Acquainted. This one is Often, with the B-side being The Hills. And then this one is Can't Feel My Face, with the B-side being Earned It. So those are the songs that are present on these 7 inches, but really cool additions. Definitely not complaining about these. Really cool that artists are still doing 7-inch records nowadays. I think it's just a really cool addition. You would think they would be phased out by now, but apparently they're not. I'm not complaining. This wasn't a part of the 10th year anniversary, but I got the CD as well. The CD for the album. I never got this album before. I only got it obviously on vinyl, but never on CD. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting all of these on record. I'm getting all these like special releases, so I might as well just get the CD just so I can have it. But I am curious about the inside of it, see what it portrays, because like, you know, not part of the anniversary release, but I still want to show it off in today's video. So obviously, awesome album cover there. We've got all the tracks on the back, if y'all can see that. And then going into things, if we can open this CD up, here's the CD. Beauty Behind the Madness, The Weeknd, has that album cover art, that sleeve, and on the inside. Let me just see what it actually entails. Okay, so like it kind of shows some like collages of like the Weeknd and like different things, plus obviously going through each of the songs, each of the credits for the songs, which I think is really cool. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Nothing really too crazy. I like this image right here. Definitely a nice addition. But hey, you know, I got the CD now, which I'm definitely happy about. Definitely glad to finally add this one to the collection. But now is the main thing about this, which is of course going to be the picture disc of the album. Now, the 7-inch singles did obviously come as picture discs, as you saw clearly, but this album was re-released as well, becoming a full-on picture disc album. Can I get this out? Oh my gosh, I feel like my fingers are too big for this. There we go. Much better. Oh boy, this is a different album cover. Let me just set this one aside. So this, ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. So you obviously know this, the standard cover for the album, right? It's the Weeknd himself, and then like a collage, like kind of like a ripped up paper kind of format. This is a bit different. Obviously, yeah, that's how it looks. It's a different take on the album cover. I'm not complaining though, it adds a little bit of a diversity, right? Between like the standard and the 10th anniversary, but still really cool that they actually changed it up a little bit. On the bottom it says Beauty Behind the Madness 12-inch vinyl picture disc. I don't know if y'all can even see that, but like it's there. And then on the back is of course just like a standard back, just going through all the songs. telling you what's exactly on the album. Let's go ahead and open this sucker up because I want to see this picture disc in its full entirety. You know, it's kind of funny when thinking about this because I remember I knew that the album was turning 10 years old, and I'm like, you know, wouldn't it be funny, wouldn't it be crazy if he released something for the 10-year anniversary? Because back in like, I think 2018, we got this special 5-year anniversary vinyl release for Kissland, or was it 2019? I forget. It was either 2013 or 2014 when the album came out. But yeah, we got that, and I don't think we ever got anything we got for 5 years of Beauty Behind the Madness. We had this really cool like colored vinyl. It's like a yellow vinyl with some black splatter, really cool. I have that in my collection, absolutely freaking love it to death. But let's go into this one, the 10th year anniversary picture disc. How do you even open? Oh, it's from the top, okay. So first things first, let's check out the inside of the sleeve. So that's kind of it, nice little dual fold sleeve right there. Looks really cool. Again, more of the collage kind of format that was really popular with this album of his. But here we have the picture disc. I think the second one might be a little bit different, so I'll take a quick look at that. Oh boy, this looks crazy. So this is disc 1, side A. Again, really playing to that collage theme that he had going for this album, and it looks really cool. Really interesting picture disc, honestly. Compared to ones that I already have in my collection, this one is by far the most intriguing to me, honestly. It is definitely the most intriguing. A lot of them, like I know some of the Michael Jackson picture discs I have are basically just like the album cover, just a standard album cover as side A, and then side B would just be like the back, right? So nothing really crazy, nothing really special. It's just kind of cool to see it like spin on the record player as you play it. But I like these different picture discs that kind of give a little bit more of an interesting spin, an interesting play on the picture disc, and add something a little bit more special, a little bit unique. Okay, that sucker's back in. Let me check out the second one real quick, see if this one's any different. I assume it might be, unless it's kind of like a similar thing. Not entirely sure. Okay, it is a little bit different. It is a little bit different. I mean, it does kind of reuse a lot of the images that are already present on the album, or like the inside of this double fold kind of collage. Again, playing more of the collage style of things and kind of utilizing the same thing. But overall, it's still really cool. I like the look of this picture disc and what they decide to do with it. Honestly, overall, not a bad anniversary release. I think they did what they could have done. I think what they did was honestly really solid, and I genuinely can't really complain. I like what they did. I like the release, especially new picture disc, new 7-inch singles of like different songs from the album. I think that it was cool. That's all I wanted to say. It's really freaking cool. Overall, as an anniversary release, I've seen my fair share of anniversary releases for different albums or whatever, and a lot of them are really cool, really well done. Some of them can be a little bit of like a hit or a miss depending on how you feel. I think this one overall is a very solid like 8, 9 out of 10. I think for what it could have been, it's like, yeah, I think this is almost like perfect. We already had like a really cool splatter kind of color disc for the 5-year anniversary of the album. So going for like the picture disc route for the 10-year anniversary, I think really fits. You're not kind of reusing the same thing or going for like a different color or a different color theme. Going for the picture disc, I think, was just like the generally smarter choice, in my personal opinion. But hey, if you guys got this, obviously let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. If it's a worthwhile, you know, addition to your collection, or if it's something that you kind of saw and just like, no real point in getting it. I thought, I'm a big fan of the guy, of the artist, and of course the music. I love this album to death, and I think for me personally, it was definitely really worth getting and investing in and purchasing and adding to the collection, because I love this stuff. I love physical media so much, and I absolutely love it when an artist that I enjoy releases something special to celebrate an anniversary for an album that I enjoy, or just in general, right? Even with like Kiss, I love just buying their anniversary collections. Even for albums I don't really care too much about, I still like having them in my collection and looking at them and like being able to celebrate with the band, if that makes any sense. But overall, I like it a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. We got another one coming up at sometime in the near future. But overall, Weeknd's Beauty Behind the Madness 10-year anniversary unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Of course, as per usual, leave me down in the comments your opinions, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you. Bye. Bye.